I just need 5 minutes of your time. So please make sure you watch this video and listen to what I have to tell you. I created this page, this channel in 2020, and my goal was to make sure I share information about Canada immigration, how to move to Canada, for those of you who are outside of the country planning to move and settle in Canada. And so what do I usually do? I will share information about like visitors visa, work visas, permanent residency, and other programs. And also I tell you how life here in Canada is. In 2024, I kind of slowed down because I wasn't getting like the kind of attention or motivation from you followers. Because before now, you guys would like comment, you like my video, you share my video, new subscribers will subscribe to the channel. But in 2025, I started to see there was a reduction in the number of my subscribers, which kind of affected me emotionally and mentally. And also, I was dealing with some other personal reasons, which I cannot share here for my own privacy. So today, what I'm trying to do today is to come out to kind of find out from you guys, what is the problem? Because I don't know where to start from. I feel demotivated to keep on pushing out videos, spend time to do a research, come out to share the knowledge, but nobody leaves a comment, nobody likes the video. I will see like only 20 views or 30 views. My views are declining. Guys, I don't know what else you guys want me to do, to ask you to please tell me, what am I doing differently or wrongly? Like, I want to know from you because you watch the videos. I'm doing my possible best. I'm taking out my own personal time to create these videos. And all I want from you is just your support. Like, subscribing means that you're supporting someone. It's not like you're giving them money. It's one thing for you to like click the like button, support the person. It's another thing for you to like, yes, this person is asking you for something else. But that's not what I'm doing. I just want you to like support my own channel. Because again, YouTube doesn't really pay much. YouTube pays based on the way people support you. If YouTube notice that people are engaging on your content, they would want to push your video to other people. So here's what I'm going to tell you today. If there is something that you want me to make or create a video about, please let me know. If you would like to see something different on my page, please let me know. If you want to see, like, if you want to hear something, that is like contrary to what is in Canada, that I cannot promise you that I will give to you because I don't sell lies. There are many content creators here in Canada who will come out on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and sell you lies about how to move here. But I don't do that. And one thing I must say is I am not a licensed immigration consultant. So the information that I share with you is information that I source from the Government of Canada's official website, where you can also go and check the information yourself. But I think the problem that we have as a country is that we depend mostly on what other people will tell us. Sometimes we don't want to do a research to find out, how do I move to Canada? For example, how can I find a college or university here in Canada? We want to be spoon-fed. And that is why I always say that Niger people are gullible. They are so gullible. They just want people to put the food in their mouth, and they're like, you need to go and do a research. Like, you need to read. You need to tell yourself that you went to school, even though you didn't go to school. You should be able to read and digest the information. And when you don't know, you find a licensed immigration consultant to help you with your application. There are many licensed immigration consultants here in Canada, and you can find that information about how to find one here in Canada from the RCIC page. There's a link I will drop in the description for you to find one. And if you know that you cannot go and search for a licensed immigration consultant in Canada, I can actually help you to find one. But the truth is, you will need to pay a consultation to speak with them. They don't just talk to you for free. Many of them will charge you a consultation fee, either it's 200, 250 or less, depending on what their fee is. But you need to pay so that they can decide and tell you, this is what I think we should do. Based on the way you explain yourself, what you've done, your experience, they can now decide, okay, this is a program that will benefit you. And if you do have family, this will also benefit you and your family. So if you have a question about that, please let me know in the comment section. Now, let me just kind of circle back to what I see happening in the Nigerian community here in Canada. So a lot of people who have moved to Canada in the most recent times, I would say less than a year, have decided upon themselves that they now know more about Canada immigration. So they set up their ring light and they start telling people, this is how you can move to Canada. But the danger here is this: these people are doing it the wrong way, because what they are doing is, some of them go behind closed doors to ask for money from you people in Nigeria, in Italy, in UK, in other countries, selling you something that is not supposed to be done. Because according to the law of Canada, if you are not licensed, if you don't hold a license, if you are not by law supposed to be giving out legal advice, then you can actually go to jail or pay a huge fine. This is something that most new content creators who have moved to Canada are not even aware of. And that is why I am very big on TikTok and Instagram. And because of the fact that it is usually short videos and it's very quick to make those videos, that's why I am always making lots of videos there compared to YouTube. So I always tell people, I always advise people, please be careful of the content creators that you go to find information. You will see a content creator post something along the lines of, there's a new pathway to this particular province. This is how you do it. No IELTS, no work permit, no visa required. You and your family can move to Canada. But the truth is this: there is nothing like free in Canada immigration. Because if you go to the Government of Canada Immigration's website, I will leave that website link for you guys. There are tons of information on all the fees that the Government of Canada charges for every immigration pathway. Visitor visa has a fee. Work permit has a fee. Study permit has a fee. The permanent residency has a fee. Everything has fee in Canada. So you need to go and do your own research and don't allow people to tell you or sell you lies. My Nigerian people, if you are watching this video right now, please do yourself a favor. I know that Nigeria is hard and you want to japa, but japa with sense. Do not allow all these people to rubbish you. And one thing I will tell you is this: your agent does not know more than the agent or immigration consultant here in Canada. Most of these agents that you see in Nigeria, they just pretend to be agents. They know absolutely nothing about immigration to Canada. But they will just go and hop on one content creator's page. They will sit down there on the live, get all the information they want. They will come and sell it to you at exorbitant prices. Somebody told me that they paid an agent almost 2.5 just to find a college here in Canada. And I asked myself, why pay that much just to find a college in Canada? It is something you can do by just doing a Google search. And it is the most easiest thing you can do for yourself. But no, our people want to rely on what other people will tell them. Okay, that is by the side. What about visitors visa? They have sold a lie to our people back home in Nigeria, telling them that if they want to come to Canada, they should sell everything that they have in Nigeria, apply for a visitors visa. When they come to Canada, they should raise up their hand, which is chopaduro. But the problem is this: as of 2026, all that law for aduro has changed. You see, the system keeps on changing from time to time. That is why we see many international students, they make the mistake of coming to study here, and at the end of the day, somebody will tell them that you can just go and raise up your hand now because you don't have money to pay your tuition fee. But let me tell you something: that is not the right advice. And whoever is selling that advice to you just wants to put you on your next flight back to your home country. So if you're watching this video right now and you're in the UK, Europe, US, and you're planning to move to Canada, this is my one advice for you. And this is an advice that nobody will tell you. See, Canada is tightening its immigration right now. So many schools have closed down because not enough students are coming in. And again, many people, their visas are getting refused for many reasons because they're trying to reduce the number of, I don't know, trying to reduce the number of people that come to Canada in one way or the other. That does not mean, like, I'm not saying that Canada is not opening its doors, because if you go to the airport today, you will see tons of people who are moving to Canada every single day. So yes, they are always coming, allowing people to come to Canada. But are the numbers reducing? Yes. A lot of people that I've spoken to in the most recent times have told me that they have had their visas refused for one reason or the other. Truth is, there are various reasons why your visa is being refused. You have to find out the reason why by requesting a GCMS note. We'll talk about that in another video. But in today's video, I just want to make sure that I alert you guys to what is happening in Canada right now in terms of Canada immigration. So many things are changing. So many people are worried. So many people are being duped. So many people will still be duped after making this video. I know like a lot of people will still be duped after making this video. And I want you to go home with one thing from this video. Try to make a research. If you plan to move to Canada, make your research. And I create these videos free of charge, no strings attached. I'm not going to go to the back and tell you to come and pay me another amount for something. Or my information on this page is free of charge. Yes, there are times I share some information that might not resonate with you. Does not mean that it doesn't resonate with other people. Please, if you don't like something that I have said, you can ask for clarification rather than leave a hate comment. And if you must leave a comment, please make it positive. I am begging you. Because again, I am just a human being. I am just like you are. And certain things you say can really affect me mentally, So that's that has been one of the reasons why I felt like there was no point of dishing out this information, doing the research, coming out to come and share the knowledge with you guys. But I feel like this is a calling for me because it gives me joy to see people move down to Canada and say, Gloria, because I watched your video, I did not have to pay an agent, and I'm glad that I'm here in Canada. Anytime I go out in public, I see people and be like, oh, Gloria of Canada. It wells my heart, and I would love to hear from you guys. If my video has impacted you in any way, you've not paid an agent, but you have moved to Canada, please let me hear from you. And if you're still back home or you're in other countries and you plan to move to Canada, let me hear from you, please. Leave a comment. Your comment means the world to me. It makes me understand that people really love what I do. And you not leaving a comment after watching my video, it doesn't help me. And if you've been able to watch this video from start up until now, please do me a favor. Just kindly subscribe to my channel. I share information about life here in Canada for those who are planning to come to Canada. And I also talk about life in Canada here for those who have moved and are here in Canada and are thriving. I want to find out what is new, what is changing, what is the latest announcement, what is in the news, what's happening in different provinces here in Canada, what has changed, what is going to happen. Like, I want to be able to keep, sharing this information to you guys, because again, no man is an island. We all need one another to share this information. So I think that is what I'm going to say on this video. When I started this video, I didn't realize that I was going to stay long. I was going to give like 5 minutes of your time, but I've taken more than that time. So I do humbly apologize for taking longer than the normal 5 minutes that I promised you. Please, guys, support my channel. It means a lot to me. It helps me every minute that you watch. It means so much to me because it adds up very slowly. You guys don't know how YouTube works, but as you watch, there are ads that are being run on the page. And those ads contribute to things like 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, and it adds up. Imagine having like people watching the video and they keep on staying to the end. It's really like all those 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents really adds up. Please, I'm not asking you to give me money, but I'm just begging you to just support my channel and so that I can keep making these videos. It's not going to be easy, but I know that you're going to support me. Thank you so much for watching this video. And again, I'm sorry I took your time. And until I see you on my very next video, which I promise you will be very shortly, but let me know how this video does and I'll make more videos. Thank you and take care.